What's going on? My name is Dre. So most of you know that the NBA Finals are in full effect. Yesterday was Game 3 between the Golden State Warriors and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now, 3 games out of a 7-game series. You might be thinking, we're about midway. We might have a couple more games left in the series. But I have to say, as good as the Golden State Warriors are playing, we might be close to the end of the series if they pick up one more win and they are able to sweep the Cleveland Cavaliers. I want to talk about all 3 games so far. So let's start off with Game 1. Game 1 at Oracle Arena, the Golden State Warriors had only 4 turnovers in this game, which I'm sure was a huge part of their win. 113-91 was the final score. Another big part of this win goes by the name of Kevin Durant, dropping 38 points in this game and was damn near unstoppable. As for Klay Thompson, he only had 6 points for the Warriors, but did contribute on a defensive end, and we wouldn't miss him too long because he definitely showed up Game 2 and Game 3. Game 2 was still in Oakland, and a couple additions to the team. Coach Kerr was back, and Klay Thompson was back. Klay Thompson ended with 22 points in Game 2, and you know that his partners in crime, Stephen Curry and Kevin Durant, were right by his side, doing some damage also. Steph Curry ended with a triple-double of 32 points, 10 rebounds, and 11 assists, while KD had a double-double of 33 points and 13 rebounds. And let's add a handful of blocks on the defensive end for Kevin Durant. As for the Cavaliers, Kevin Love definitely came to play, dropping 27 points for his team, and LeBron James tallying a triple-double for himself of 29 points, 14 assists, and 11 defensive rebounds. Final score was 132-113 in favor of the Warriors, which means they just took a 2-0 lead in the series, and they are headed to Cleveland. All right, so Game 3 in Cleveland at Quicken Loans Arena. A game that I thought was going to be a turn of events kind of didn't turn out that way. Let's talk about it. For the most part, the Cavaliers were able to keep up with the Golden State Warriors' pace in the first and second quarter. At the half, the Cavaliers trailed by only 6 points, and come second half, they started to get it together, and they were able to gain a lead. Unfortunately, they were not able to keep the lead long enough to pull a win on Game 3. The Golden State Warriors went on an 11-0 run in the last 3 minutes of the game, which topped them off, and they tallied the win and, of course, took a 3-0 lead in this series. Now, let's talk a little bit about some stats in this game. Kevin Durant, Klay Thompson, and Steph Curry shot and made more field goals than the rest of their team attempted. Durant ended with 31 points, Klay Thompson right behind him with 30 points, and Stephen Curry ended with 26 points last night. As for the home team, LeBron James and Kyrie Irving combined for 77 points, shooting about 55% from the field, and 16 of Kyrie's 38 points came in the third quarter when they started to get it together. J.R. Smith actually showed up also in Game 3, scoring 16 points. Unfortunately, it was not enough for the Cavaliers. They did fall short. Like I said, 118-113 was the final in favor of the Warriors. Now, can the Cleveland Cavaliers come back from a 3-0 deficit and win these finals or even win a game? Here's my opinion on that. When you have Klay Thompson, Stephen Curry, and Kevin Durant bringing their A game to every game and playing very unselfish basketball that Kevin Durant says they practice every single day, it's going to be tough. And what makes it even more tough is the fact that J.R. Smith hasn't really showed up and Tristan Thompson hasn't showed up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. With that being said, Tristan Thompson, I know, is more of a defensive player, and in the last 3 games, he's only had 8 points. Okay, but on the defensive end, he has 0 steals, he has 2 blocks, and only 11 rebounds. So, in my opinion, Tristan Thompson really needs to step it up and play some better basketball on both ends of the court, at least on the defensive end where we know him to be a little bit better, in order for the Cleveland Cavaliers to have a better chance at getting at least 1 win in this series. As for J.R. Smith, he has 19 points in the last 3 games, 16 of those points coming from last night, 3 in Game 1, and he went scoreless in Game 2 and got into early foul trouble. Now, if J.R. Smith can get into the swing of things, get back in a shooting rhythm, he can definitely be beneficial for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And if he can knock off the fouling just a little bit, especially against a great team, a great shooting team in the Golden State Warriors, it will definitely be beneficial for the Cavaliers, and they might be able to pull a win or two. I still don't know that they can do the whole series, take the series, but good luck to them and good luck to the Golden State Warriors, and I will have some more updates for you later. Have a great day.